Ava and the time-traveling teacup. Ava had always loved her grandmother's attic. Among dusty trunks, faded photographs, and old books, she felt like she was stepping into another world. One rainy afternoon, while exploring the far corner of the attic, Ava discovered a delicate porcelain teacup perched on a shelf. Its handle was shaped like a twisting vine, and the rim glimmered with tiny golden stars. Curious, she lifted the cup and noticed an inscription on the bottom. "Sip carefully, and the past will speak." What could this mean? Ava whispered. She pressed the teacup to her lips, just to pretend. And then, without warning, a swirl of sparkling light erupted from it, wrapping around her in a dizzying whirlwind. The attic vanished, replaced by a cobblestone street, bustling with people in old-fashioned clothing. Horse-drawn carriages clattered past, and the air smelled of bread and horse hay. Ava blinked. This isn't my attic. C'est I? From the crowd, a young girl with a ribbon in her hair ran up to her. "You look lost. Are you visiting too?" she asked. I don't know," Ava stammered. "I'm Ava. I think The girl giggled. "I'm Lila." "Wow, that's amazing. You must have a magical teacup or something." Ava held up the porcelain cup. It glowed faintly in her hand. Lila's eyes widened. "That's incredible. Come with me. I'll show you the fair." The two girls ran through the streets, laughing as merchants called out their wares and street performers juggled and played music. Ava marveled at the vibrant life around her. She realized that the teacup didn't just transport her through time, it let her experience history in a way no book ever could. But their adventure took a sudden turn. A group of rough-looking children snatched the teacup from Ava's hands, laughing as they ran into an alley. "Wait, that's magical." Ava Sudeth. Determined, Ava and Lila chased them, zigzagging through the streets until they cornered the group near the fountain. Ava held out her hands, trying to think of a clever plan. "Please, that teacup. It's not just a toy. It can travel through time." The children stared at her skeptically. Then, something incredible happened. The teacup began to glow, shimmering brighter than ever. Tiny golden stars floated from it, forming images of past and future events. Knights defending castles, explorers discovering distant lands, and even scenes of Ava's own life. The children gasped, mesmerized. I didn't know it could do that," one whispered. Slowly, they handed the cup back, their faces filled with awe. Ava hugged the teacup tightly. "Thank you," she said softly. Lila grinned. "You really are brave, Ava. Not everyone would chase after magic like that." As the sun began to set, Ava felt the familiar swirl of light again. In an instant, she was back in her grandmother's attic, the teacup warm in her hands. Rain pattered against the window, and everything looked the same but somehow different. She had a new understanding of the past, and the magic that could connect people across time. From that day on, Ava kept the teacup safely on a shelf, a secret reminder of her extraordinary adventure. Sometimes, when she was alone in the attic, she would sip from it just enough to see tiny flashes of history and imagine the countless stories waiting to be discovered. Ava realized that time was not just a line to follow. It was a world to explore. And with a brave heart and a magical teacup, even a young girl could step into history itself. And somewhere, in the streets of another century, Lila would smile, knowing that the tiny traveler who had appeared from nowhere had changed the day in ways neither of them would ever forget.